What's up, everybody? It's Tom here for philtomplus.com.
And it's Phil, coming to you live from philtomplus.com.
Hi everyone, Janine, how are you? Hope you've had a good week.
And we are doing podcast number 35. I think it's number 35.
How do you get that? 35, 33? I wouldn't have the faintest idea.
So I'm guessing it's It's about 7:20 on a Thursday night. I want to have some dinner. So let's get this wrapped up, shall we? Because I'm hungry.
Tom, can I just ask you a very serious question?
Yeah.
When aren't you hungry?
Not, you know, it's not often, Mum. I like my food, okay? I like to eat, and I haven't eaten for a couple of hours.
A couple of hours.
It's doing my head in.
A couple of hours.
That's right.
Oh, all those poor starving people in the world.
Yeah, we'll stuff them. I'm first in line, okay?
You're first in line. You're not sharing your wheat bix, are you?
That's right.
So I should say cereal.
Well, there is no cereal. I'll have to eat it all.
You ate it all. Well, aren't you lucky it's shopping day tomorrow? Aren't you looking forward to that?
Yeah, what do I eat now, Mum?
Shopping? Well, you'll get over it. There's food in the fridge.
Anyway, we're just sitting
Shopping
here
day for Friday
and it's killing Dad. He's thinking, what the hell are you talking about?
We're
He
just
doesn't
talking
understand the concept
of a podcast.
The concept of a podcast. It's a chat. It's a bit of. It's not so much about teaching. It's about just hanging out and chatting.
Yeah,
That's
so
what it's about.
yeah. So Friday would be your
So you
best
just
day
wipe
of the
that little
week.
smug
Tom.
look off your face, okay?
Tom, Friday would be your best day of the
BWTP.
week.
That's all I've got to say. BWTP.
Oh, hang on, what's
But
that?
what's the purpose?
Oh, shut up! Oh, this guy. He's just. Can we get some toilet paper nowadays, just so I can wipe the shit that's coming out of your mouth right
The
now?
purpose of food is for Tom to eat, so he's not undernourished, because he's a growing lad.
Growing lad, Dad.
He's just a growing boy.
Need nourishment. Now,
Yes,
Dad,
Thomas.
you're sitting there, you know, almost crying that me and Mum were talking
I'm
about
not.
this stuff.
No, I'm fine. Just don't
So,
expect me to bloody.
what do you got
I mean,
to
I'm
say?
Don't partake in our dribble.
Dribble.
In our dribble.
So what do you got to say, Dad?
Well, our footy team won last week, Essendon. We were in Melbourne, Australia, and we barracked for an Australian Football League team called Essendon. Australian.
Australian.
Right? And they won.
Everybody thinks we're going to be terrible, and we just beat the top side.
We're very
Top side,
excited.
who everybody was claiming was unbeatable. So what did we do? Bang, beat them.
In the last millisecond of the game, we waited until the last millisecond.
Yes, it was very exciting.
One day,
I aged 10 years.
I'm going to get a reaction film, one of our reactions of a close game on film. So I want to
That could
get
be,
that.
you know what, that'd be really good, but you actually could not post it anywhere.
I'll post it.
Because
I'll post it.
it's very politically incorrect. There's a lot of swearing.
No, it's not as politically incorrect in the like the last minute and the last minute and a half in last week's game. It wasn't politically incorrect because we were just shouting at Essendon. Really, get him! We didn't have time to think of anything terrible to say.
Could you imagine how we would have felt if that goal was Bruce, wasn't it?
Oh, the whole league would be finished now.
Well, wasn't I saying to you in the car on Monday, wherever we were, and I said, Monday's so much better when your team wins.
They are. I just looked at the team for Carlton, and I was looking at their Facebook posts from all the supporters, and they're just shattered. The coaches don't know what they're doing.
Carlton.
They suck. How can you not play these people? And with Essendon, it's just
Well,
one player.
why would they be
Wilt
shattered?
out, Fletcher in.
Why would Carlton people be shattered? Don't tell me they actually would have thought they would
Why?
have
I'll
gone
tell you
well.
Because they were doing
That's
all
like
right.
Richmond
They were
supporters.
doing half decent with Ratton, even though I didn't like him. They were doing half decent with him, and then they axed him, got Mick Malthouse in, Mr. Supercoach, and they've gone absolutely nowhere except backwards. It's fantastic. It's just magnificent. I absolutely love it.
He's sitting here and he's got a grin on his face
I
from ear to
hate
ear.
Carlton. I want them to fail, and I want to annihilate them this week. And there's been a lot of hype about Essendon this week, but I think that professional, that maturity, I think it's there. I think we're going to come out and we're going to annihilate them. Matty Lloyd said we have arguably the best back six players.
Big statement, Matty Lloyd.
In the
Big
game. Well, we
statement.
were ranked 4th in defence last year, Mum. We've just kept the two best attacking teams in the competition. Actually, I don't know if they're the two best attacking teams, but certainly Hawthorn were the number one. And then a team that has Franklin and Tippett to under 80 points.
That is fairly impressive. That's fairly impressive.
That's incredible. So
you
now
with us, Phil? You with us?
So now we're going up against bloody Carlton, who have no forward line at all. I think it's gonna be. I want to smash them by 100 points. I want to see blood, Dad.
Blood. I don't know if I want to see blood,
I want to see blood.
and a good win would be nice.
And if you look
without the heart attack material, could we just
a
gradual progression of winning?
We're giving people an insight into Australian culture right now. Okay, it's very cultural. Okay,
very cultural.
If you compare the captains, you got Joe Watson, champion, Brownlow medalist.
Now,
machine.
You're not going to go there, are you?
Versus Mark Murphy, a paper captain. I mean, how could you want to... I mean, he just doesn't inspire anything. He's got no energy about him. Looks like he's 12. And he's soft as butter. I mean, how could you want to play under that guy? He's terrible. Make Judd the captain again. At least he can play. Am I making any points here, people?
Oh, well, you're talking to the converted here, because we're all Essendon. So, I mean... The poor old Carlton supporters out there listening to this might have something to say, but you can put a comment.
Well, look, if you're a Carlton supporter,
best of luck.
Just give up.
Best of
Go
luck.
nowhere in life. You're finished.
We're doing it right now because we've just come off the drugs, haven't we?
Well, I don't find that a very funny joke, Dad.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Look, it's not cheating.
We've come off the peptides.
It's not cheating if you get away with it. Okay. How many comments are going to be there? They're going to be if we win the premiership.
Oh,
it's all the drugs. Well, you know what? You didn't catch us, okay? So I don't care. But anyway...
Just to appease Phil, what we might do is we might
you don't have to appease me.
We just chat. Did we want to have a chat about the business?
No.
Well, this is an interesting point. Everything is business. Everything is business. And then we come to the podcast, which is a chat. I mean, how many people... are people going to learn anything from a podcast, from an audio? We give them video, we give them article. I mean, we give them webinars. I mean, what more could they want? I mean,
really?
they're overloaded at this point.
Overloaded. They're just here.
Let's chat about something interesting.
What? Essendon.
There
you go.
That's all I want to talk about. That's all I want to talk about.
So
I've watched the highlights about 50 million times.
So on my podcast image on the website, I can put Go Bombers, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Right. Okay.
Really, we've just come off a World Cup in cricket. We've had the
which we won, by the way, Australian World Champs.
A Grand Prix,
which nobody watches.
Well, some people
not in this house anyway.
Nobody's. I reckon the last 3 years I didn't even know it was on. I didn't even know it was on. The Grand Prix was on, really?
Well, Jack Brabham, he won that race.
Oh, Jack Brabham.
When? In 1919?
No, I'm just saying, Jack Brabham, he won the Grand Prix.
By the way, there could be some New Zealand listeners out there. So I just want to say to you guys, sucked in, you're not very good, we beat you. So, just want to mention that. How was McCallum? That was some good runs he made there. What did he go out for? Oh yeah, duck. Yeah, sucked in. Look. Being
humble in victory, Tom. Here.
When you're talking about a World Cup, you don't need to be humble. You got 4 years to brag about it. Okay.
We might get done the next time round, but we've got 4 years to live on it.
Yeah, I must admit he was the bogey man, wasn't he? And then it was like it was swish, 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 ba-chink.
That was great.
It was. Enjoyed that. It was.
If only we could have a good tennis player.
We have. We've got Nick Kyrgios. Right. He's coming. And we've got there's another guy who's a Greek guy.
The two Nicks, isn't it? Is it the two Nicks?
Two Greek guys.
Oh, there is that. Yeah, but he's.
And then there's the older guy who's
Tomic.
Yeah, Tomic.
He's
between
mature.
They're not up there yet.
They're getting there.
They're not there up yet. There. Somebody playing
up
a Grand Slam.
Up there.
I mean, Sam Stosur, she was looking promising, and then just choke. Blatant Ewart.
Well, actually, I forgot to mention, if I went back to January, which is just gone, or just started the year, we had the, what do they call that? The big...
Australian Open?
Yeah, that's what they call it, the Australian Open, leading into the World Cup, leading into the Grand Prix, leading into the
and you know what
start
we
of the
forget?
AFL season.
We did forget, we had the Asian Cup. Did we win that?
Well, nobody cares. We did win that, but nobody
cares.
We
won the Asian Cup. We won the Asian Cup.
You know what the Asian Cup is? The Asian Cup is just for all the crappy teams that suck at the World Cup. And the reason we suck at
But
it is
don't
'cause
you
we
have
like
to win the
soccer in
Asian
Australia.
Cup to get in the World Cup or something?
No,
Oh,
no.
we're just in the World. Oh,
It's
I
like
don't
it's like
understand
it's
it.
like all the crap teams of the World Cup go to the Asian Cup.
Don't you
Is
have
that
to be
what
in the
We have to
Asian
be in
Pacific?
Australasia, I guess.
Oh, right. Well, are
Nobody
you saying
cares
all the
about it.
teams
It's
in
soccer.
Australasia
Who
are
did we beat?
crap?
I don't know. I think
Didn't we beat
Japan
China or
Japan or something.
China,
I
I was going to
Japan
say
or
Japan.
something?
No.
I think it was Japan.
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 Have we like
Have we
awesome
got any
sport?
Japanese people listening to us?
What is that?
That's Japanese for how are you?
That.
If there's any,
Oh, how do you know you can't do that?
if there's any Spanish people out there,
Oh, no.
buenos dias, ¿cómo estás?
Oh,
¿Qué querías
no,
de?
please,
So I've got the
please.
If you
Spanish.
say anything like that, people get so offended. It's incredible.
About what?
It's just, I can guarantee.
Let me say it
They're
again.
gonna
It's
say
how
it's
are
racist.
you?
They're gonna say it's racist.
Spanish.
It's not
Buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué
Please.
querías de?
Don't
Hello,
start this.
Michael. So there's two. Now, if I have to
Please
speak,
don't do what I think you're gonna do.
I tell you what, I'm sort of, I'm
no.
I'm getting to, I don't know if I'm talking Scottish or
Oh,
Irish.
I was saying it's not Irish. I knew it.
I don't know if I'm talking Scottish or Irish.
Do you know you're really, really bad at this?
I'm not really bad. I've got a really good
Really?
Irish accent. I'll tell you, Janine.
As punishment, we should make him get up in the morning and listen to this podcast, and you will listen. You will hear. It's a bit like.
Anyway, I got the 80s
hearing
jokes, and
yourself, you know
I
how
tell
you
them,
think
what's
you
the
can sing?
richest country in the world?
Oh, my
I've
God.
just slipped into my Indian. I've slipped into my Indian. It's just the weirdest thing. I go from Scottish. I go from Scottish to Indian, you know. It's very good, very good.
Anyway, somebody wrap it up. That's just a little chat. What we're thinking about here, Phil and Tom.
But
Yeah,
all,
so we've
everybody,
gone from the sport and we've just finished off with an international flavour.
By the way, we're so good at sport. We had the best tennis players, Rod Laver, bang. We had one of the best surfers, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Like a
Several.
man, like
Several.
a man, yeah.
We've had several.
Like Mick Fanning, he's a couple of world champions, and Lean Beachley, she's like the greatest woman
And
surfer
motorcycle
of all time.
champions. We had.
Motorcycle. Didn't we have a Formula One guy as well?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Jack Brabham.
no,
Alan
the other guy, the one.
Alan Jones.
No, was that his name?
That was Alan Jones. The motorcycle guys was Wayne Gardner,
That's who I'm thinking. And then we had Mick Doohan.
and we had Mick. He
Didn't
He was
only
better.
won like 5 in a row.
Mick Doohan was
We're talking
better
about
than
the
Mike Gardner, wasn't he?
motorcycle 500 Grand Prix
But aren't we good
Wait,
at
did you win the Grand
BMXing
Prix or did you
too?
win the World Championship?
World Championship. That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
was gonna
saying.
say. And we had Casey Stoneham as well. He was around there.
Stoner?
That's right.
Stoner.
Yeah, you're right.
And he just
Actually,
retired. It's
I
like,
know.
man, it's like
He's
Ian
only
Thorpe.
20.
He dominated and then he retired. Why would
But
you do
isn't
that?
Casey
Swimming,
Stoner like 20, 22, 23?
Yeah.
Really
No,
young, isn't he?
I don't think he was that young, but he was very young.
yeah. So it was Gardner, Doohan, and Stoner.
Yeah. And then I think we dominated golf at one point, didn't we? We had Greg Norman.
I don't know if he was the big. He was
number
world
one.
number one. Yeah, he was number one. Yeah.
And there's probably a bunch of other sports that we
For a small population, 2 million people, it's not bad.
2 million. I think we might have grown.
2.5 million.
What?
Talking
In
about the
Australia?
population of Melbourne or Australia?
Australia.
Oh right, yeah.
Even Melbourne's more than 2.5
Isn't it
million.
I'm talking about Melbourne, Florida.
Oh,
Oh, shut up. Anyway, that's it. If you have any comments, put them down below. Have a good night. See you later.
Have a great
Have a
night.
good week, everyone. Bye.